I love you so. So why must it be that I break everything I hold? Don't know what it takes to make it through the day. Though I'm standing here, let you walk away remains my greatest fear. I'd like to be a voice without a way, like a melody that floats above any waves. But I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Yeah, I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Now I believe that you are not yet free, but I've got this fear that I'm not either in my bones, you see. So we can only hope to hold the others strong, and in the arms of grace will be your love, will be your song. I'd like to be a voice without
Radiant team pick. Radiant team.
Sky Wrath Mage.
Oracle.
Dire team ban. Radiant team ban.
Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the ILG Cup Season 3 Dota 2 Minor. This is the Gamers Guild Minor at Hyderabad and we are in our grand finals. It is Mega Boys versus Reckoning Esports. It's a best of 3. We are into game number 1 and this is Mega Boys picking up the first 2 picks, going in as Jakiro and Oracle. Very interesting pick up first. They first pick up Jakiro and then they go for the Oracle. While on the other hand, Reckoning Esports, they definitely have Legion Commander through and they pick Legion Commander immediately, coupled up with the Skyrath Mage. The bans coming in for Mega Boys is Razor, Leshrak, Kunka, and Tinker. On the other hand, for Reckoning Esports, they ban the Enigma, Tiny, Vengeful, and the Draw Ranger. Reckoning Esports looks like they are quite in sync with the meta. We see Draw Ranger, Tiny, and the Vengeful Spirit being banned. We saw when they did go through in the previous games how much the lot of problems that the opponents had, and Reckoning Esports realizing that they do ban them rightly. Tiny is one hero I wouldn't let anyone pass through, and last game we saw in the semi-finals, Tiny did pass through and Tiny had a field of a day. So yeah, with that change in his third spell with the tree grab, it is become so easy for Tiny to lane and it gets him his farm also immediately. Now that tree grab does not have the 4 hit thing, you can use it infinity until you just throw the tree away. So yeah, Tiny has been buffed quite well. Reckoning Esports pick up the Tree and Protector, so this looks like this is going to be a 4th position Tree and Protector, 5th position Skyrath Mage, and an offlane Legion Commander. Let's see what Mega Boys is going to pick up. The Kunka is banned, yeah, so they're not going to pick up. Beastmaster, interesting choice. It's going to be an offlane Beastmaster. Could be duels with Jakiro, while Oracle might, if Oracle has to play, maybe they might pick up an Oracle with a lifestealer. I see the Razor ban coming in.
10 seconds.
Lifesteal is also good against the Skyrath Mage. Very simple reason being his rage, right? That's going to really help him if he wants to evade the ultimate from Skyrath Mage. So, yeah.
Radiant team pick.
The Gyrocopter being picked up by Reckoning Esports. So that's going to be their first position carry. And all they have to do is pick their mid. There's so many viable mid heroes still left in the pool. OD being banned out by Mega Boys and Death Prophet by Reckoning Esports. All in all, Reckoning Esports still have quite a lot of crowd control coming in from Tree and Protector and Gyrocopter.
5 seconds.
With Tree and Protector's ultimate and Gyrocopter's call down. With that said, Invoker is still in the pool and Reckoning Esports might want to pick the Invoker up. They do have a very good mid player, and Reckoning Esports, if they do get the Invoker, they will want to grab it as soon as possible. Mega Boys on the other hand, they still have to pick the first position and their mid. I still have a feeling they're going to pick up the Lifestealer. The simple giveaway is the Razor ban coming in. But Reckoning Esports is okay with the Lifestealer pickup, so
Dire team ban.
for those of you who have just joined in, this is the ILG Cup Season 3 Dota 2 Minor happening at Gamers Guild Hyderabad, and this tournament is brought to you by title sponsors Alienware powered by Logitech G, associate sponsors Next Wave Multimedia and Casper Sky, GPro partner Galax, energy drink partner Monster Energy. Mega Boys go for the Wraith King, okay.
10 seconds remaining.
So now we're only left to 2 mid hero picks. We did see that beautiful push game yesterday before the stream went offline, and it was done by these three heroes, as Jakiro, Beastmaster, and Wraith King. So I'm just trying to remember who was their mid. And if I'm not mistaken, it was Mega Boy's game only that was being played. But yeah, they had so much push potential that in 30 seconds they finished two tier towers. That's tier 1 and tier 2 within 30 seconds. Again, Regni Esports really thinking out their ban. And oh yes, it was the Enigma Tiny had gone through, and Mega Boys only was playing. So that was the Jakiro, Wraith King, and the Beastmaster coupled with Enigma and Tiny. How how lucky can you get that amount of push coming in? This time they aren't that lucky because they did ban out the Enigma. They did ban out the Enigma and Tiny, so
5 seconds remaining.
Reckoning Esports quickly go ahead and ban out the Pugna, realizing that Mega Boys really like to play that push strategy, right? So they go and quickly ban out the Pugna. Pugna would really cause them a lot of problems as well, especially for a Skyrath mage. Once Pugna drops the ward, Skyrath mage using her spells is going to cause even more damage towards him, towards her. Actually, him, yeah.
Johnny, did you just assume character's gender?
Yeah, kinda. But let me quickly introduce you two people that I have today with me for the cast. One is Cypher and the other is our very own Amit Maran. What's up, guys?
What's up? What's up?
What's up, Johnny? And as far as the last pick is concerned, we do have a Dragon Knight picked up.
That's again another very good push hero.
That's a push hero, but then I really did not see how it works here because all of these heroes do take a little bit of time to come online, and everybody needs to make space for each other. For example, the Dragon Knight as well as the Wraith King, they're not going to be active for too long. And as far as rotations are concerned, I expect the Oracle as well as Jakiro to do a little bit, but they're not as good enough as your Treant as well as the Skyrath Mage. So as far as support rotation wise concerned, the Reckoning Esports do have a stronger lineup, but as far as push is concerned, I know the mid game mark, I really feel that if they do get a good farm going, Radiant side would be really powerful during the mid game.
Yes. One thing to realize about Mega Boys is their lineup is very. It does not have that much crowd control, but it's more of those single target heroes, right?
Yeah.
But Reckoning Esports, on the other hand, they're keeping in mind that push, and that's why they have the gyrocopter, right? The gyrocopter is very good in taking down those waves and waves of creeps coming in. Also, the Timbersaw now. So, it's going to be a Timbersaw mid. Maybe it could be just swapped around. The gyrocopter also could go
Could
mid.
go either ways, but I assume it should be the Timbersaw because he does do fairly more than what the Dragon Knight.
Yes, definitely.
He does really good against
If he
the
has to
Dragon
go against the Dragon Knight, it should be the Timbersaw.
Yeah.
So let me quickly introduce both the teams for you. For Mega Boys on the Radiant side, we have D Shadow playing the Jakiro, Jinx playing Oracle, Phoenix playing the Beastmaster, Saint Paul playing Wraith King, and Playstyle playing Dragon Knight. On the other hand, for Reckoning Esports, we see JBO playing Treant Protector, Beautiful Stranger playing Gyrocopter, Maskin playing the Timbersaw, and it most likely is going to be Hayaki Maru who will play the Legion Commander, and Blank the Skyrath Mage, but let's watch, time will tell. So, if you had to pick Maran, which side would you pick?
As far as drafts are concerned, I would go with Reckoning Esports at the moment. But then if the Radiant do execute their push strat, I think they're gonna come out on top.
Yes, indeed. What about you, Cypher?
I'd go with Reckoning. They have good crowd control and creep clear as well.
So yeah, that's even the same reason I'm gonna go for Reckoning is they have good crowd control, and they also have a lot of push potential as well for Reckoning Esports with the former Gyro and Timbersaw. They can also they are a very good anti-push team as well. So it's a well-rounded draft.
Yeah, I
right?
mean, if you're only looking at crowd control, I don't see the Radiant lacking behind as well. Like every hero on the side of Radiant does have some form of CC or the other. So if they can get like pickoffs, especially like chain stun potential is massive. For example, the Oracle, the Jakiro, Wraith Knight, the Roar from the Beastmaster does have a relatively low cooldown as well as the DK. I mean, if he gets a Blink Dagger, that's just easy pickoffs straight away. So the early game is going to be crucial, and whichever team comes out on top can dictate the play of how this game goes.
Yes, indeed. Early game really important. That laning phase is really important. If they are able to shut down the Beastmaster, right, and the DK, these are two people you really need to be careful of. Wraith King, even if you try to shut him down early, if you give him some space in the jungle, he can still come online. But if you shut these two people down, it's going to be really hard for them to do any contribution towards the mid to late game.
I think you should, if you're Reckoning, you should be focusing on nullifying what Beastmaster, tries to offer on this lane. If he is nullified, I mean, the advantage, the Gyrocopter is gonna like escalate his farm much faster as well. And what's gonna happen is like the Radiant side will try to focus their farm onto the Wraith King or the Dragon Knight, and that would cause like an arrow in the foot of the Beastmaster. And let's just see how the laning phase executes. I think we do have a pause at the moment. Not entirely sure, but it's been a while since the loading screen hasn't popped out yet. I think there should be a pause. So we just get back to your viewers shortly, and until then, stay tuned.
So it looks like Mega Boys have smoked up and they're looking to rain havoc, want to get first blood. We do know that Reckoning Esports is the favorite to win this tournament, but let's see if the underdogs can do this over here. They have taken control of one rune area, but committing 5 people is almost equal to losing out on one rune. So it's going to be maybe Reckoning picking up 3 runes over here. I mean, they're so hard committed to try and get that kill over here.
The battle begins.
Nevertheless, it still looks like it's going to be a 2-2 split for those runes. So it's going to be the gyrocopter who's going to be on top with the Treant Protector. On the other hand, it's going to be Legion Commandos playing bot, and that's going to be helped up by the Skyrath Mage and Timbersaw playing mid against the DK. That was a lineup that was very predictable. DK versus Timber. Timber always going to have the upper hand, but DK is still going to be able to farm over here. DK is not going to have that hard of a time. With that flame breath, he should be able to. Quick pause is coming in. People just setting up. This is the grand finals. Game number 1. Reckoning Esports versus Mega Boys. So when it comes to laning over here, Raid King should be able to lane easily because Jakiro is there to zone Legion Commander out. Skyrath Mage needs to start coming in and doing some damage over here. Looks like he is. Now they're making their way onto the Jakiro. And Skyrath exchanging blows with Jakiro over there. The stun coming in on the Legion Commander, but they're not going to. On the other hand, there's First Blood already at what? At top, and now they're chasing the Treant. Is the Beastmaster. He's not going to be able to chase and get that return kill. So, one kill going on towards the top for the Gyrocopter. Gets First Blood. That's the start he wants. Also picks up the Wraith Band. The Oracle finally TPing back in, and it looks like the Courier Snipe is coming.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Okay, he's gonna just maybe go and kill himself towards the tower. That's the wise decision to do. Quickly go respawn and come back. Does get the courier killed, so the Radiant team DK is going to have a hard time. He's not going to be able to get up his bottle. Looking at last hits, it's Timbersaw who's leading the chart, and compared to the mid DK, DK slightly behind. Let's look at the HP difference as well. Both are pretty much over there. While on the other hand, Raid King compared to the Beastmaster over here is doing much better. Though they are all dual lanes, but Gyrocopter will always have the upper hand. Now they're trying to chase the Skyrath, but Skyrath's positioning is good, so they wouldn't be able to do that easily. Let's see who gets the enchanted mango tree first, because the Skyrath really requires that, or maybe an arcane ring. That's a kill onto the Jakiro. He just kept arcane bolting and concussive shot, getting the kill over here. Gyrocopter just with a simple rocket barrage gets that kill onto the Beastmaster. Beastmaster overextending his time. They didn't even have to use a lead seed over there. Gyrocopter already with 2 Wraith Bands, that's giving him that additional bonus damage. He's getting the stun onto the Oracle, but he's quite far. The follow-up Rocket Barrage is not going to be there. So Maran, what's your say on the early phase of this game?
The early phase, as far as what is visible, it's most definitely Reckoning who's coming out on top at the moment. The Timbersaw is having a baller of a time, and the Legion Commander is not doing, is doing very good as well. So all 3 lanes going in the favor of Reckoning. I don't see how the DK. The DK has gone for a. He's gone for a bracer, yeah. So the Soul Ring is not yet picked up, so I don't see how he can contest this lane, because normally it's the Fire Breath that keeps you in this lane against the Timbersaw.
Go and push deep in, right? The Chakram is definitely going to do quite some damage with there, but DK is quite tanky. And if DK is taking 2 levels of Dragon Tail, so yeah, Dragon Blood,
So
he's going to be quite tanky.
one lane that's not gone in favor of the Radiant here is definitely the bottom lane. They should be coming on top, especially with the GPro as well as the Wraith King. But the Legion Commander seems to be having a baller of a time, and this Skyrath is doing really well. And this GPro is often not in position, and that's causing the Skyrath mage to just run havoc on this lane.
Yes, indeed. We see how ballsy the Legion Commander was because of the press the attack, and he did also have the overwhelming odds. So
Once this lane, especially Skyrath and Legion, once they do take an advantage, there's no looking back.
yes,
Not
indeed.
many. Yeah. Most importantly, the creeps as well. So
So that's an additional buff to our Skyrock mage. And let's see, it looks like Skyrock mage is going to come back to the lane. Maybe try and put his hands at getting another kill. They did get the kill on DK at mid. So Skyrock mage's rotations are coming to quite good effect.
So normally how the meta works, initially I think everybody used to max out the first spell on Skyrath Mage, right?
Yes.
So how it works now is they do max out the second spell because it's more efficient. Like it does deal out a little bit more damage in the early game, and that slow matters a lot.
That said, they did use the cooldown and also lead seed coming into Rocket Barrage. So
Yeah, there's a new spell on the Treant Protector.
yes,
Like it's called
Nature's Grasp.
Grasp.
Yeah. So Nature's Grass creates vines towards the target
Yeah,
location.
it's more
slows
like a
down,
budget
reduces damage.
ice wall.
Ice
So,
wall, yeah.
So that's what it is.
And you deal 50% more damage if they touch a tree.
Yeah.
So
So you path it through a tree so that it dishes out more damage. That's how it works.
a lot of heal and sustainability coming for Reckoning Esports,
Is under attack.
and with that press the attack as well, I'm sure Gyrocopter will be able to push towers very easily. All Legion Commander now needs is some dual victories. Okay, rotations coming in. They wanting to make their way. The ice part does not connect though. Skyrath is turning around and fighting. And just look at that, balls of steel. And now they're all chasing the Oracle. They can turn their way onto the GPro. GPro's ice path again does not connect. The stun comes in onto the Legion Commander.
Okay, pauses
Legion
and-
Commander's turning.
The pause is at the wrong moment here. Legion comes out of sustain, right, from the Radiant.
Yeah, that's what the help of living armor also came in during at that
the
point.
living armor as well as the Oracle, I think, did not spam out his spell correctly. Like since he just stacked 3 spells altogether, he just like amplified in itself, and he did get a lot of regen.
And now he gets the Ocean Heart. What more do you want? If you want to regen faster, just go stand in water for some time.
It's
And that's what he's gonna do.
It's slow regen anyway, but yeah, it does help a lot.
Something's better than nothing. You can see that 11 on the plus 9.
Radiant's
Yeah.
That water regen, 6 HP regen is good.
Yeah. No, the best part about it is the mana regen, right?
Mm.
So you do get a decent amount of mana regen as well. looking for it.
Again, they're chasing. Though this time, Wraith King, he does have his ultimate over here. I don't know if that. Okay, you still get the dual victory. Not
Yeah,
bad.
you most definitely get the dual victory.
So that's
Even with
again a
Aegis,
win
that's
for
how it
Legion
works.
Commander.
Yeah.
So he's up to plus 20 damage. And they don't mind. While on the other hand, top, the call down is there. Timbersaw comes in with the Chakram. He's also going to Timber Chain and try and get that kill onto Jakiro. Though they leave Jakiro and now they're chasing the Oracle.
I mean, the Jakiro is
They
out
still
of
get the
position
Jakiro
anyways.
as well. So, nevertheless, 3 kills straight. Wrecking Esports already 7k up.
I want to look at what the Timbersaw has, what item that he's gone for.
He's gone for 2 braces and he's gone for the arcane boots.
Okay.
He has a lot of money. I'm sure he might want to go for maybe the Ocarine first directly if he.
No, like
But-
that's not a viable option. I think most definitely it's the Bloodstone.
The Bloodstone will definitely come.
Regardless of what, you do not rush an Ocarine. I don't see people rushing Ocarine like as first item.
It's either a Bloodstone or a Yule Scepter.
Yeah. Yules also, like, I think would work wonders, yeah.
I've seen most of the Timbersaw, not mid, but the offlane ones.
Right
go
now,
for
the
fight.
way that they are playing, I don't think Timbersaw is going to go for the Yules so fast. DK, he just comes in like that. They commit the call down and they're going to fall back. Just some simple harass coming in by Oracle. But that was really weird to see how DK gets into the gang.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Gyro with face both sent to Wraithbands going for the Agnum Scepter. Let's look at what Wraith King's up to. He has the Arcane Ring. What? Why does he need Arcane Ring?
And he's just picked it up from an Yurtle Creep.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They are picking 4 people top, but that living armor. Oh my god, that's saving the tower so much. Now they're going on to the Oracle. And they do use the Primal Roar onto the Skyrat. Skyrat's gonna fall over there, but Timbersaw comes in with the Chakram Oracle. He's using his ultimate. The call down is committed. Call down onto 2. Wraith King is falling back. Oracle falls. The TP is there for DK. DK is gonna TP out over there. And they only get the Jakiro and the Oracle. Nature's Guy is being used over there. And double kill for Tree and Protector.
And the Timbersaw is just doing so much, the DK is not able to catch up.
Radiant's top tower
All that the DK did there is just walk up to the lane and just teleport. Like, it's not efficient at all. So, things going so well for the Dire here. They have a 10k net worth advantage. I don't see how the Radiant can like make up. They do definitely need some pickoffs if they have to, like, you know, even try to even come back in this game, but it seems very far off at the moment.
And it looks like Wraith King is going for the Radiance build. So I don't know how it's going to take him even more longer time to come online, which is going to even slow down the Radiant game even more. So I don't think it is the right item choice as of now if you're playing this game.
But what's your other option? You literally do not have another
You'd
option.
rather play with the armlet, maybe toggle around. At least you'll be able to be alive and take some fights immediately. That armlet
But
is
you're
dead.
investing a lot on the armlet as well. It's not like it comes at a cheaper price as well, right? So
It is comparatively cheaper, and you can still buy it in parts.
I mean, like $1,000 more, you do get a radiance, and it escalates your farm so much faster.
Ready for that duel.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And this Legion Skyrat Mage combo is quite textbook. Legion duel into Skyrat's ulti.
Yeah,
So
I mean that's a threat on its own. However, like the Oracle's pickoff does counter this, but no, not for too long. Like, what are you gonna do
Radiant's
after the
bottom
ulti was
tower
out?
is under attack.
They're still gonna keep running at you.
exactly. Somehow I feel it's better to have maybe a Lincoln Sphere rather than. If you look at synergy, I don't see it. Perfect.
It's most definitely for the save. It's a position 5 Oracle, and they did need an answer for
They used the Primal Roar and also the stun. They did not time it though correctly. And Ice Path connects. Still, he's surviving. Uses the Overgrowth. And he gets a perfect Timbersaw comes in with that Chakram. They get 3 kills. Wraith King is back though. And they're going to chase. Ice Path lands correctly. buyback comes in by Oracle, and that's just look at Treant Protector. Nothing at all. He is not worried. There were 4 people committed to get to him, but he survives everything. The Agnems have almost done on the Gyrocopter.
There is absolutely no burst from the side of the Radiant, which the dire side have an ample. So, like, the early game, like I said, like if they did not get that right, it's almost game over. There's just no coming back.
I want to see if Timbersaw gets that spider item and how he jumps across today in his animation.
That'd be quite
It
fun.
looked like a spider only, just because the legs will get added.
What do you think of this patch, Johnny, compared to like the other big patches? For example, the previous patch when the talent trees had come out and all of that, with the rank changes, with the medals coming in. How do you rank or rate this particular patch?
So if there is always one major patch after the TI that changes Dota 2 forever, right?
Yeah.
And this is that patch, this Outlander update. They've made so many changes to the game, and it's changes that now people are getting used to, and I don't think people will want it out of the game any. I mean, there was a lot of people complaining about so many changes, such big major changes, but now that people have adapted to it, it looks like there's a fight brewing bot, and they get the kill on the Skyrath Mage nevertheless.
But because of this, the game is not just reliant on just pure skill anymore. Like because of RNG and item drops, it could favor your draft as well. For example, like if you need like a certain, certain aspect of a hero that can be just bought by just killing neutral creeps. So it is more biased a little bit more towards RNG at the moment. Unlike
Looks like the duel is there on the DK. DK is going to sustain most of that because of Legion's ulti. The overgrowth is there. Timbersaw comes in with the Chakram. They get 2 kills, but not the duel victory. Skyrath Mage gets stunned, and the Chakram, they're chasing the Jakiro. Ice Path is there, but where will Jakiro run? Look at that. Legion Commander. Was he 4-star? Oh, he had a blink. So Legion Commander is dominating, though he only has 3 duel victories.
And they've just dedicated everything to the push. Legion Commander is queued up to Vladimir's offering. Yeah, they most definitely want to get this game done with.
It's like we all expected the push from the Radiant, not from the Dire.
Yeah,
At
but
this point of time.
But like it was entirely dependent on the early game. So if they had anything like not going well for them, they were not gonna do that. So the thing is that's how it works, right? Like if you do pick up like heroes with like those push lineups and you don't get your items on anything that's working for you, it's like a foot in the arrow. You don't do anything. Like you're just as good as the creeps around you.
Look at the ultimate over there coming in with the Skyrath Mage and the dual victory. They do get that call down. 2 people down. Beastmaster and Oracle are there. But now it's troublesome for that Wraith King. Wraith King, look at the damage he's taking. He needs to fall back. They're chasing him. The concussive shot is there. And 4 people down. DK the only person alive. GG being called. And that's the first game for Reckoning Esports. Don't go away, guys. This second game we're going to have pretty shortly within the next 10 minutes. And just before we go, big shout out to our sponsors, title sponsors, Alienware powered by Logitech G, associate sponsors, Nextwave Multimedia and Casper Sky, GP partner Galax, energy drink partner Monster Energy. Don't go away, get your Monster Energy and be back for game number 2.
of sunshine and not a lot of rain. A whole lot of happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. The picture isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going
Yeah,
like it
it's
should.
all good. It's all good. When you know where to look,
Gotta know, gotta know, gotta
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Good. It's all good. Life is going like it should.
Life is going like it
It's
should.
all good.
Can't you see that I love you so? So why must it be that I break everything I hold? Don't know what it takes to make it through the day. Though I'm standing here, let you walk away remains my greatest fear. I'd like to be a voice without a way, like a melody that floats above any waves. But I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Yeah, I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Now I believe that you are not yet free, but I've got this fear that I'm not either in my bones, you see. So we can only hope to hold the others strong, and in the arms of grace will be your love, will be your song. I'd like to be a voice without a way, melody floats above any wave. I'd like to be a voice without a way, like a melody floats above any wave. But I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Yeah, I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Can't you see that I love you so? So why must it be that I break everything I hold?
Seconds remaining. Radiant team banned. team ban. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team ban. Dire team pick. Radiant team pick. Dire team pick.
Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen to the ILG Cup Season 3 Dota 2 Minor. This is the Dota 2 Minor happening at Gamers Guild Hyderabad, and we are in the grand finals. It's game number 2. Reckoning Esports take game number 1 in a convincing fashion. We're in the draft and we see Reckoning Esports batting out the Enigma, Tiny, the GPro, Grimstroke and the Venomancer. And IO goes through because Mega Boys does. I don't see many Indian teams playing IO, and Mega Boys let it go through. Reckoning Esports pick it up as soon as they get the opportunity. Mega Boys ban out the Razor, Legion Commander. They also ban out the Night Stalker, Gyrocopter and the Tinker. While Reckoning Esports, they pick up the IO coupled up with that Tusker and an Ursa Warrior. What more do you want? A hero that's in the meta. Ursa Warrior with IO. We see the change in Ursa Warrior's spells has really helped him amp up his gameplay, and because of that, now coupled with IO, a lot of people like to play Gyrocopter IO combo, but it was really weird to see Reckoning Esports give away the Gyrocopter. They did have an amazing run in the last game with him, and IO Gyrocopter are a good combo, but you can also still play IO with the Ursa. Mega Boys, they pick up the Sand King, Lina, Ogre Magi and the Wraith King. So it looks like this is going to be a mid Lina with Sand King and Ogre, who are going to be the supports, while Wraith King is going to be their first position carry. We see Drow Ranger also goes through the draft, and Drow Ranger gets picked up immediately. So this is going to be a very interesting game, and we're just going to wait and watch what the mid hero for Reckoning Esports is going to be. It looks like this is going to be dual lanes coming in. That's the IO Ursa, Tusker, Drow Ranger, and it could be a mid for Reckoning that's left. Now they do have 2 bans, one ban for Mega Boys and the other ban for Reckoning Esports. Mega Boys this time have to change their playstyle. They were playing quite passive heroes in the last game, and this time you see they've picked up more active heroes who can take a lot of early game fights, and those are heroes that can take down the IO and Tusker quite easily. So if the IO goes down fast, Ursa Warrior is not going to have that much support, but he's a hero who does not require that much support as well. So again, Reckoning Esports draft is quite well rounded, and they are thinking this through because there's a lot of money on the line. 1 lakh rupees for this minor happening at Hyderabad. The team that comes first takes away 50,000 rupees, 75,000 rupees. So that's a lot of money, and yeah, let's see what are the last 2 bands going to look like. In our studio today, we have Cypher with me as my co-caster. Cypher, how are you?
Yeah, Johnny, I'm doing good. We saw Mega Boys run more of a pushing lineup last time. I guess this is a different variation of a pushing lineup again. What do you say?
This is definitely a different variation of the push lineup for Mega Boys, but over here it is not that hardcore push, coming in when the Beastmaster is there, when you have people like the Enigma's first banned out by Reckoning. They know that hero is really devastating, and that's a hero you do not want to play around with, so they go ahead and ban the Enigma. But you see they're banning a lot of push heroes. They banned out the GPro, they banned out the Venomancer, so they don't like playing against the push, and especially if you're playing with an Ursa Warrior. Right now we don't have that many heroes who can clear creep waves compared to Mega Boys. So yeah, Mega Boys have the Lina, they have the Sand King, Ogre Magi to some extent, right? But that push is going to be there for Mega Boys again.
Also, all these heroes that Reckoning have banned, can kite Ursa very well. So if you take into consideration as a Venomancer, the slow coming from Gale and his third spell, which is a Patcher, can slow Ursa too much. And also Jakiro does a lot against Ursa. So this is a very rounded lineup so that the Ursa can frontline very well.
Yes, indeed. I'm only a little worried about the draw range over here because of so much stuns coming out by Mega Boys. They can really initiate on the. Wow, is this a mid Rubik?
Or is
Oh,
it?
mid Tusker.
No.
Okay.
Could be a mid-IO as well.
Oh yeah, no, it could be a carry. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to leave it. It's going to be Mega Boys picking up the OD. This is a experimental draft. No, but JB was playing the IO. This
Wait.
is quite an experimental draft coming in by Reckoning Esports. So yeah, Yakimaru is going to play the so let me quickly introduce both the teams for you. Reckoning Esports JBO pick up the IO. Piles left plays the Tuskar. It's going to be Hayakimaru playing the Beautiful Stranger playing the Draw Ranger, and Maskin. Oh, it's a mid Rubik. Maskin is playing Rubik. Maskin played Timbersaw last game. So Mega Boys, MB Phoenix plays the Sand King. Jinx picks the Lina. MD Shadow plays the Ogre Magi. Saint Paul plays Wraith King, and Playstyle playing the OD. So after a long time, my friend, we are going to see a mid Rubik.
Johnny, how pumped up are you for this game?
Very much because I want to see the underdog team, perform. So if they are able to take this to game number 3, it's not easy to play against Reckoning Esports, and they're a team that has reached so many LAN finals that it's not even funny.
Also, they were the runner-up of ILG Season 2 Grand Finale as well.
Yeah, they're also the runners-up of Season 2 Grand Finale. So Reckoning Esports wanting to qualify. Have they played in any other minor before this? I don't think so. So this is definitely they've already qualified for the online player. So is it the team that wins?
So the winner goes to the regional, qualifiers.
Okay, so they have to win this. This is going to be a lot of pressure, but for them, they don't have any trouble. And we see first blood already coming on route. This is what I said. Draw Ranger is going to have a lot of trouble over here because Draw Ranger, if they initiate very easily, the stuns are there to, get her, and she's very fragile. So Draw Ranger goes down. I don't know if Tusker Draw Ranger is going to be a good lane. But yeah, now they're making their way on the Draw Ranger. Second stun is also there. Tusker's also low. They should body block. They should be able to get this kill. 2 kills coming in favor of the Radiance of the Dire side. So I'm gonna leave it at mid and let's see what action we are having over here.
You'll have to do better than that. You were too noisy to live.
A loss so small, the world will hardly notice your fate.
So we see bot is going to be the Tusker and Draw Ranger. Draw Ranger is going to have a tough time getting that farm up because if she goes little ahead also, the Lina and the Ogre Magi are there to take her case. So Ursa and Io definitely going to be a win lane for the Ursa. Sand King can definitely stay in lane there and sustain himself. So that's again a win for the Dire side though.
I guess we have already seen this matchup in one of the round 2 games, I guess. It was Ursa versus Sand King, and Ursa came out top.
Yes, indeed. Ursa did, and now here there's an IO as well. So I don't know how he's going to sustain his lane, but Sand King at least he'll get his levels. That's one guarantee you have. Let's check how the Rubik is faring against that OD. Rubik should have a hard time over here. OD should have a field time over here. But it looks like Rubik is putting so much pressure on that OD. Oh! That solo kill just with one Fate Bolt.
Little sorcery lies beyond my grasp.
That was weird. I like this change in Doranger's third spell. Marksmanship is... I want to see how much have they reduced marksmanship by.
Double damage.
So earlier marksmanship used to give you raw agi. Now I'm guessing it gives you percentage based, which is actually a huge.
It's a
buff to-
damage. It's a damage shot. 150. So bonus proc damage is 90. Agility bonus is 44.
44%.
Yeah, 44% is quite a big agility bonus. They should get this kill. Sand King should fall, and they get that kill. They're willing to give up on a ward. That's okay.
Are you even trying?
The best part is in this new meta. I mean, this is such a good meta for supports. You get items from neutrals. You know, you don't have to buy wards. I mean, you don't have to pay for wards except for blue wards, obviously. But except for sentries. But at least there's less pressure on a support now, and they can do something for themselves.
Actually, that really shows how well supports can do in the game. Instead of
Exactly.
just buying wards and securing vision, they can actually rotate. Even the position 5, he can be a position 4.5.
Exactly. That now is the meta of the 4 carries.
Yeah. Johnny, was this a thing back in Dota 1 during your time?
At
Four
that point
carries?
of time, 4 carries, only Nabs used to play. But that point of time, they used to stick to the tri-lane core. You know, tri-lane solo and off-lane. And people wouldn't go anything against that or
You'll
that
have to
play.
do better
But
than that.
yeah, that time the mid used to be a very... I mean, your mid hero and your safe lane used to be so important. Picks. But yeah, there is not concentrated that much on a 4. Because going for a 4 carry play, you are investing so much into the late game. And if your early game is screwed, your late game is screwed for sure. But over here, with the talent tree coming into Dota, with now these runes, ancient runes coming in, it is so much favorable now to have a 4 carry meta.
Gold and sweet.
Look at that Ursa Warrior. He just jumps over there, hits one shot onto the Sand King, and Sand King's like, get off my tail. I want to see how much damage does that. It does 175 damage.
Johnny, can you see what's happening at me?
Yeah, it looks like Tuskar's gonna fall. There was a rotation coming in by Tusker to get the OD, but there was a counter rotation coming in by the Dire side. But you still see Reckoning Esports, they're still in favor of the creeps. I mean, their last hits and net worth also hardly 1k difference, but the rotations are in. Ursa Warrior sees that, they see Lina.
Radiant are scanning.
Rubik. Oh, is it? OD's gonna get that. Oh, he has the banish. And does he have? Oh, he has a bottle as well. Okay, they should be able to go onto that OD. OD's in little trouble over here. Rubik. He's gonna lift him, drop him as well. Where's the Fate Bolt? Yes, that Fate Bolt secures the kill. And now they're chasing Ursa and Io. Look at that. The stun is there by Lina, but the sustain coming in because of that Io. Ursa Warrior might be in some trouble over here. The Impale is there. Io going to be in little trouble. One more shot, but he's going to survive that, and he's going to change and relocate. IO needs to go out from that place. TP out quickly before you get into trouble. Look at that movement speed for Ursa. Let's see what Draw Ranger is doing. Draw Ranger somehow finished 2 raid bans. Somehow. There's a face boots and a buckler on this Wraith King. Wraith King is having a field day over there in his lane. OD, on the other hand, 3 null talismans. Now it's time for the Ursa warrior to shine.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Looks like the smoke gets caught over there. Banish is there by the Rubik. The lift drop is there. Io comes in. Ignite as well, but no kills. They use the shrine. Sand King unfortunately was not there in time to get that impale. If that impale would have come in, he could have landed the epicenter as well. That could have been a little troublesome. Fade Bolt, but the Banish. Tuskar's going to block the OD. OD in trouble. The slow should come in also pretty soon. Lina needs to land that stun. Stun connects onto 2, but they are able to get that kill onto OD. Wraith King TP's in. And the Banish is there to save him in this defensive Banish. Beautiful stun by Lina though. The IO trying to hold the Tuskar in. And Tuskar just going to fall back.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Don't you dare.
They get that kill onto the Sand King, and there is a trade as well on top. Courier goes down. Lina gets the IO, but now they're chasing the Ursa. Ursa's going to get caught. The Banish comes in. This should be the death of Ursa though.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Going 2 balls deep really wasn't required.
Also, there was a 4-man rotation to kill an Ursa. That is worth
It
for
was,
the
but
Dire.
to stop the Ursa, I think it was much needed. There's a DD over here. Oh, he's letting the DD go to OD.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
No.
How much vision does this outpost give?
It gives around 1,200 or something, but
So you can see everything over here.
Yeah.
No, doesn't.
1,200 radius
This is
and
still
a
in-
500 radius of true sight.
Oh. The Tuskar going in on the Sand King, trying to block him. The Frost Arrows. One more shot. Oh, that's so close. And he's gonna kill him. Nevertheless,
She'll have to do better than that.
Draw Ranger must be happy we are finally getting a kill. Sometimes I feel bad playing a Draw Ranger early game. I mean, you have nothing you can do if people jump on your ass.
And
All
the
you have
kick
to do is
animation
bend down and
also
give.
terrible, so.
Thank God, Draw Ranger got that gush.
Gust.
Yeah, otherwise previously, silence was just an AoE silence. If someone comes at you, you just can't do anything. You silence and then what? They're still going to jump at you and hit you. Oh, look at that slow. Lina, she's still going to survive it. Tuskar's going balls deep. He goes with the walrus punch. One more hit. Is it going to land? No. Finally they get the kill though. But Row Ranger had to go in deep. Impale can come in as well.
Two more
He's
TVs
not taking the
coming in.
caustic finale, the epicenter yet, and the caustic finale. That is why he was getting zoned out. So I understand you like to level up Sandstorm that early, but if you're going against melees, you definitely need that caustic finale.
I guess we already had a talk about this in the previous minor, which we were casting.
Yeah.
No, like literally, a single Sand King had picked up caustic finale against melee heroes. That was terrible for them.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
At least 1 point into caustic finale will help them in securing their lane.
Too noisy to live.
They are pinging the jungle. A lot of jungle control is there for the Radiant team. So 4k net worth lead, only 1 kill difference. Looks like they are grouped up and wanting to go for another fight. Banish is there in, but Tuskar, he's going to go into the snowball. Snowball onto 2, blocks the way. Ursa Warrior comes in. Ursa Warrior is stunned, gets banished as well. Now they want to go on the IO. OD can get the IO though. OD picks up the IO. Ursa Warrior chasing the Lina, gets the OD. Now they're jumping on the Lina. Ursa Warrior, he's going to jump out though. They're chasing him. Needs to be careful. Stuns are there. Ursa Warrior might fall. And double kill for Raid King.
Fortified. Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Another triumph.
A loss so small, the world will hardly notice.
Dire are scanning.
It's just as high as we can count.
I'll take that. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. are scanning. Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Immortality! Crown me twice. Shame on you.
Haste.
And we are back, guys. Just sorting out some technical glitches. It looks like the IO is going on with the Ursa. Ursa jumping in, but that sustainability is there. The epicenter by the Sand King connecting on no one. They do get the kill on the Wraith King, but Wraith King is going to reincarnate. Now Wraith King is turning around and he might fall away. Look at where Ogre Magi is. Ogre Magi. The epicenter stolen by Rubik, but the TP is out. They do get 3 kills over there. They want to chase the Sand King. Sand King's gonna fall.
Lanes are lined with the likes of you.
So 1 for 4 trade. They're definitely going to be happy with that. Let's see the gold chain. 1400 Y EXP 4300 EXP change coming in. The IO is chasing the Lina. He has the Basher. Oh, he has the Basher. Plus the Dragon Scale. What more do you want? Tier 2 items. Rubik picks up the Royal Jelly.
Gold and sweet. Invisibility.
So we see Ursa Warrior picking up the Imclaw. The Imclaw gives him crit strike. So plus 24 damage and the crit strike. I think he should give the Imclaw though to
Dire's top
No,
tower
imagine
is under attack.
Ursa's Fury
what
sword.
is Vambrance attribute?
Vambrace, you can shift it from Agi, Strength and Int,
Oh,
and it's a droppable item, neutral item.
Radiant are scanning.
So how it works is it drops it as a recipe. You have to buy Bracer, I guess, to finish it.
these enchanted mangoes that are dropped, are they sellable?
No.
Damn, that
Mangoes, after buying, they're not sellable at all, even from the shop.
I know, but they should have made it sellable is my thing. They would have some free money.
Sadly, no.
Now that the enchanted mango is there, not many people are requiring mana trees because there's the arcane ring, there's mana boots. What more do you need?
I guess it's a really good patch for spellcasters.
Oh, Rubik, he's gonna blink, and that is his survival. Right now, we still can't say who's gonna win this game because it does look like the dire side might be in favor if this game goes late because they have the OD.
The Rubik is still saving up the epicenter stolen from last gang.
Yes, indeed.
Hopefully,
But I
he
don't
finishes.
think time will be enough.
Hopefully, he finishes up his Aghanim scepter.
They need, so what the Radiant side needs is they need Tusker to scale. If Tusker scales, this ganks will be very easy.
I guess.
Yeah,
It
Epicenter
ran
is
out.
going away, so rather use it.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Okay, this could be an engagement. What did he steal? He steals a Sandstorm. Wraith King has the Radiance.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
These upcoming fights will be really crucial for the Dire.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. These upcoming fights are going to be really crucial. But looks like Reckoning Esports are not going to let go of this that easily. And that's the best part, you know, they're still holding on to their towers.
Dire's bottom
Right
tower
now, the
is under
tower
attack.
split is not that great for the Dire side because they've already lost the tier 1 and tier 2 on top, they've lost the tier 1 at mid, they've lost the tier 1 at bot.
Radiant structures are fortified.
And also sieging tier 2 bot right
So
now.
the exchange is happening both sides, but now I think they will. Yeah, the exchange is done and they're gonna fall back. Tuskar, is he gonna initiate? I don't think it's a good idea. Tuskar is rolling straight onto the OD alone. What is he doing? What? Why would you do that? Going alone is not the right idea. And now Ursa Warrior comes in. What was that? Did he Laguna?
A creep?
He could have held on to that Laguna because he was dying anyways. But Ursa Warrior nevertheless is on a mega kill streak. He's chasing everyone. He doesn't care. Has his BKB up as well, so Ursa Warrior really happy. He's a happy man.
Johnny, what does the Orb of Destruction do?
Sorry, which?
Dire's
The item on Ursa.
The orb of the orb of destruction, impending corruption, attacks reduces the target armor and movement speed. Slow amount varies based on whether the wearer is melee or range. Armor reduction 5 for melee is 30% slow, for range 15% slow.
It's actually a really good item for the Ursa. Imagine
Yeah.
the slow from the attacks and slow
Already,
from
exactly. Plus his first spell after Earth Shock. Earth Shock, sorry. Imagine coupled with a Skadi, where will that person move after that?
you have Draw Ranger for that.
They get the ages. Draw Ranger picks that up. Draw Ranger takes the Imp Claw. He's going for the completed Abyssal Blade.
The Wraithing is not able to put his farm to full potential yet.
I know. What's this? Titan Silver. Lena's got to fall over there with some easy right clicks, but OD is there. OD drops the hammer so fast. He just maybe stole little int. Whereas stole int means reduce someone's int by a certain amount, but that was not the right idea to do. Ultra kill on the Ursa Warrior. This could be Rampage. Rampage. Okay, just give me 1 minute.
Is under attack.
Priorities, priorities, priorities. Looks like they're going for tier 3 tower in mid. They pick up the Lina. Lina's gonna. Oh, Lina's gonna fall so easily, and this is going to be megas. Now they're sieging high ground. Reckoning Esports are smelling the 75,000 rupees. Impale comes in on the Ursa. Ursa not taking any damage. Look at that. He uses BKB. He's gonna get that ogre. He's already on a double kill. This is the meta of the fuzzy wuzzy.
Has fallen. Dire's middle barracks has fallen. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Better than that. Dire's bottom barracks has fallen. Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
They've already got two sides mega, and this looks like the beginning of the end. The Impale on the Drow Ranger. They're gonna go on to her, but Tuskar is coming for the rescue. So does Io. Io heals up the Drow Ranger, and they're gonna pretty much fall back or maybe go for tier 3 tower top. Ursa does not care. He doesn't care two hoots. Drow Ranger has the Aegis. Looks like Ursa Warrior is gonna go for that tier 3 towers. And they're gonna fortify. But for how long are they going to hold on and stop that?
Structures are fortified.
Ursa Warrior is directly gotten on the OD, the Abyssal Blade over there with the help. Sand King's down. Sand King buys back. And for how long, that's the question. Wraith King, double kill for Ursa Warrior. Wraith King's back. Fuzzy Wuzzy chasing. Impale on to the Sand King. Sand King with the epicenter. Ursa Warrior should fall. But Drow Ranger, he's cleaning house. He has the BKB. But now he needs to fall back. Silence over there. Silence of the Lamb. Needs to get out. Does Hurricane Pike out of there, but Rubik's in now. Rubik picks up the Wraith King. Epicenter onto that, but Wraith King, he still survives that slope. OD is back. I mean, the buyback coming in by Ogre Magi and OD is back, so they're still gonna hold that. But still, again, for how long is the question. Ursa Warrior is back as well. He does get the Astral.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Sand King might be in trouble over here. Sand King's gonna fall. That's wicked sick. Drow Ranger causing so much pain for Ogre. And that's going to be OD going down as well pretty soon. GG being called. And we have our victors of the Hyderabad minor. And that is going to be Reckoning Esports. Congratulations to them and for qualifying for the online playoffs as well. And it has been a blast casting this Hyderabad minor. And from all at LXG Studios, we're going to say goodbye for today, but we're going to be back next week. Also, big shout out to our sponsors, title sponsors Alienware powered by Logitech G, associate sponsors Next Wave Multimedia and Casper Sky, GP partner Galax, energy drink partner Monster Energy. Have a wonderful evening, good night, and goodbye from everyone at LXG.
Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. sunshine and not a lot of rain. A whole lot of happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, it's all good, it's all good. The picture isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good, it's all good, it's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going
Yeah,
like it
it's
should.
all good. It's all good. When you know where to look,
Gotta know, gotta know, gotta
it's all good, it's all good, it's all good. Good, it's all good. Life is going like it should.
Can't you see that I love you so? So why must it be that I break everything I hold? Don't know what it takes to make it through the day. Though I'm standing here, let you walk away remains my greatest fear. I'd like to be a voice without a way, like a melody that floats above any wave. But I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Yeah, I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Now I believe that you are not yet free, but I've got this fear that I'm not either in my bones, you see. So we can only hope to hold the others strong, and in the arms of grace will be your love, will be your song. I'd like to be a voice without a way, melody that floats above any wave. I'd like to be a voice without a way, like a melody that floats above any wave. But I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Yeah, I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Can't you see that I love you so? So why must it be that I break everything I hold?
Butterfly dancing in the sky, spreading wings, flying high. Colors reflect into your eyes, lush, baby, love. Close to me, close to me, so close to me. Close to me, so close to me. still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels the switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush. And now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. 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 You call to say that you will make it over to my place tonight. The office got you working late, and when you're off, you'll be too tired. I don't wanna make a scene. You're just so good at what you do. It's selfish of me to think that I'm the only dream for you. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself.
sunshine and not a lot of rain. A whole lot of happy and not a single tear on my face. Pockets overflowing with what I need today. Doesn't mean that it's easy and it isn't always great, but it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. The picture isn't perfect, the road ain't always straight. It gets a little crazy, and you know sometimes we need a break. But it's better than it could be. It should be. Taking what we're given, we can't complain 'cause it's all good. It's all good. Life is going like it should. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. When you know where to look, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, sometimes it's gonna rain, but I can't complain. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a perfect picture, mister. You know that's true. But it ain't about what you say, it's about what you do.
Good. Yeah, it's all good.
It's all good.
Life is going like it should.
Life is going
Yeah,
like it
it's
should.
all good. It's all good. When you know where to look,
Gotta know, gotta know, gotta
it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Good. It's all good. Life is going like it should.
make it through the day. Though I'm standing here, let you walk away remains my greatest fear. I'd like to be a voice without a way, like a melody that floats above any waves. But I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Yeah, I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Now I believe that you are not yet free, but I've got this fear that I'm not either in my bones, you see. So we can only hope to hold the others strong, and in the arms of grace will be your love, will be your song. I'd like to be a voice without a way, melody that floats above any wave. I'd like to be a voice without a way, like a melody that floats above any wave. But I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Yeah, I'm coming down just like a cannonball. Can't you see that I love you so? So why must it be that I break everything I hold?
Butterfly dancing in the sky, spreading wings, flying high. Colors reflect into your eyes. Lush, baby, love. Close to me, close to me, so close to me. Close to me, so close to me. When you walk in the room, you're still, and you can't see nobody else. I'm not the only one who feels the switch inside my body change. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. When we go out, we don't get far, 'cause everybody knows your name. They stop to ask you how you are, but now our dinner plans run late, and I know your mother raised you right, so I don't wanna make you rush. And now and then can't help but wish this life was just the two of us. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself. Oh, I just want you to myself.